There's a moment when you realize that no one's coming to save you. No action, no drama, no distraction. Not in a harsh way, not in a dramatic way, but a clear, crystal way. And once you realize that, you start to move differently. You start to move with intention. Welcome back, YouTube. Good morning, y'all. As you can see, it's raining out here, but it don't stop the consistency. It don't stop the discipline. It don't stop the grind, baby. I'm glad to be back before y'all this morning. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. God is awesome. The world is at my fingertips, and it's at yours too. Let's be great today. Today I want to talk about the mere fact that nobody's coming to save you. Y'all should know that was coming. Nobody's coming to save you right now. You think somebody gonna just miraculously show up and just give you what you want in life? Give you what you need? It's just gonna be right on time? No, that's not how it works. You think just miracles just happen? No. You gotta start performing magic, man. You're a wizard. You're a magician. I think more people, if they believed how powerful they are, would accomplish more things in life. One thing I respect about this current administration in, the White House is that he's making you realize, whether you know it or not, ain't nobody come to save you. It will be no handouts. This is very evident in the last food stamps fiasco that just happened. He wants you to know you can't depend on the government. Not on our dime. That's like his motto. But why not depend on yourself? The government ain't coming to say. It's a lot of people that went hungry during that last fiasco. But some of that stuff is needed. I'm not saying that it's not. Certain people's situations cause for them to have food stamps. Some people got a lot of kids to feed, and they can't afford it. I get that. Some people are on a fixed income. They need that. I get that. But there's a lot of individuals, more so than not, who are committing fraud, essentially. And they're just lazy, essentially. So for me, my question is this. What would it take for you to live your best life? To live your best dreams? Huh? You owe it to yourself. I can want this all day for you, but if you don't want it for yourself, who gonna want it for you? Not me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want you to be the best. I want you to have the best. But you gotta want it for yourself first. I'm wasting my thought process just thinking about you if you don't want it for yourself, right? Listen, man. I think we are in the greatest time of our lives to do, have, and be whatever we want. That's my motto for 2026. Do, be, have. Do the work as if you were the person that you need to become. Be the person that you want to become. And have everything that your hearts desire as if you were the person that you want to become. Do that. I know what I want. I get what I want. I got what I want. I know it. Say that to yourself when you get up. I've been saying that every morning. My energy level just, I get swelled up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because that's me all day. That's my energy. It's raining out here, y'all. Can't stop me. I'm getting my steps in, baby. I'll say this. Listen, I got 5 subscribers, y'all, on YouTube. Little old me. Won't he do it? I'm up to like 4 hours of watch time. You can't stop me. I'm looking at my analytics. It's going up. And did I think I would be here? No. But I'm showing up every day and I'm watching. I just got a subscriber that's from the UK. Shout out to you. Her journey. She said my message was very enlightening for her. And that's crazy. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, y'all. She's in the UK. The biology of belief, baby. We global with it. We ain't local. Man, I'm on this journey and I'm here to inspire the masses. I got a lot of things to work on, like my camera angles and everything, and my presence, my cadence, all of that. But the message is clear. I'm here to inspire. I want everybody to be their best selves. So I got a few key points that I want to touch on today. I got some notes, y'all. When that moment comes that you realize that no one's coming to save you, it's not a loud moment. It's not boastful. It's pretty much ordinary. It's going to come to you in silence when you least expect it. What happens then? Are you going to A, listen and have discernment, or are you going to just continue as if God's not talking to you? Or you're not having a conversation with yourself, like I always say to y'all. You got to figure out what it is you're going to do when that moment comes. It's going to be a crystal clear moment. And you're going to say to yourself, man, I've been wasting time. It's time for me to level up. It's time for me to boss up. And once you do that, you start to move in direct alignment with your energy that you need, right? So all I'm saying is be watchful of the moments, because it's going to happen. It's only a matter of time. What's going on, bro? Good morning. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time when it happens. And you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it. Oftentimes, we get all these downloads, these different thoughts, and we like, that was a good idea. I can't do that. I won't be good at that. And it's just like, God is saying to you, or you're saying to yourself, when you gonna stop just doubting yourself and just do it? When? Have some faith. You get up and go to that job every day that's sucking your soul out of you, and you give it your best energy possible. How about you just do for self? How about you do that one time? How about you bet on yourself? And a lot of y'all like to go play the lottery. Ain't never gonna win. So, with that being said, you literally gambling your life away. How about you gamble on yourself? I take my odds all day. I bet on me any day of the week, baby. Because we winners. That's what winners do. Go to my next point. Waiting becomes visible once you name it. Right? I'm waiting on the right conditions. Or I'm waiting on this program to drop. Or I'm waiting on to get this camera. Or I'm waiting on to get my business license before I start. No. Stop asking for permission. You waiting for conditions to get right, and you could be getting a bag tomorrow or today. Start today. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow might not never come. And then what you gonna live life like? Knowing the fact that you never tried? Get up and go, man. Press start. Man, you gonna pass go? Collect your $200? Come on, man. Responsibility feels heavy at first. Then it lightens everything. So oftentimes, like for me, I got a family, man. I got a mortgage. I got daycare. I got 2 kids in daycare. I don't have any car payments or anything like that. But, I got responsibilities. It's heavy. But my load is lightened because I know everything is taken care of. I'm doing the work. I get up every day and go to work. 2 jobs. Work at night, work at home. I sleep like an average of maybe 5.5 to 6 hours a day. And I know some of y'all, my health conscious folks, and I'm preaching health too. Y'all say that's not good, Tice. I get that. But what you want me to do? My babies need daycare. My wife got to go to work. I got to work. They got to be taken care of. Luckily, we got an in-home lady who's amazing. Shout out to Miss Anita. So, with that being said, the load of my responsibility is heavy. But guess what? It ain't going to be forever. This mortgage going to be paid off soon. 7 years from now, I'm going to be mortgage free. You better know that. And if I got anything to do with this YouTube, turning this into a business, a community, Man, it might be a little bit sooner than that. But I'm taking my time. I'm taking the necessary steps that's required of me to handle my business. So as this relates to you, you have a responsibility to yourself to figure out what it is that your calling is. Wake up every day moving in that direction. Oh, I need to learn editing. I need to learn music. I need to learn whatever certification that you need in your respective discipline. You need to be waking up going to do that. It's no different than going to school. You wake up, if you stay on campus, yeah, you got a class. If you got to commute, you got to wake up a little bit early and get to school. Whatever it is that you are trying to become, you have to wake up and start being that, right? It's simple as that. And as you start to become that, your responsibility level and the load that it bears on you becomes lightened because you're living it. You're acting and moving in your desired path. As simple as that, people. I think that we as peoples underestimate how much we can accomplish in a year's time. I mean, I'm literally about to blow up, y'all. And y'all gonna be here right with me. I'm taking y'all with me. I'm taking y'all to Hollywood, fam. If that's even still a thing. Probably not, but come on, man. Just humor me for a second. Nobody coming forces you to build self-trust. It's kind of the theme that I'm going with in all my videos. By nobody coming and you getting up every day, putting in those reps, making those small deposits, as I say every day, your trust factor within yourself, you start to depend. Most of y'all can't even hear your internal voice because y'all so clogged up again, whether it becomes to, the things that we intake, our inputs, food, music, everything around us in this modern society is just causing and clogging us up to be toxic. We're not alkaline. So with that being said, as you start to just take yourself seriously for a change. Excuse me, y'all, I gotta wipe off this camera. It's raining. This phone costs too much to be getting damaged, y'all, but hey, I like to be here with y'all. So I'm gonna still show up. But basically what I was getting at is, I don't know where I was going down a tangent there. But when you start to take yourself seriously, and you start to build those mental reps, it's like stretching. At first you can't touch your toes, right, if you've been all the way over. But if you start to do that every day, you can touch your toes. But it's this constant repetition. Your brain is a muscle. You have to be able to condition it. And keep conditioning it. You got to give it reps. I think that the world that we live in today, there will be no middle class. Hell, this is already not a middle class. I think there will be a permanent upper class and lower class. Nothing in between. You either got it or you don't. And there's going to be more people who don't have it than who do. I think that the whole gatekeeper thing is obsolete. I feel like that's not going to be a thing anymore. I feel like we are living in the Aquarius age and the technology age. So everything that you could do is at your fingertips. Truth be told, AI was around 30, 40, 50 years ago. I don't have the exact numbers, but they just didn't want the masses to know about it. The military and government have been using it for years. I mean, you think about the Jetsons, right? Everything that pretty much was on that that cartoon has pretty much come to fruition. The only thing is a flying car at this point. But FaceTime is a thing. Apple Watch is a thing. You got virtual reality now. You got the glasses with the with the Ray-Ban Metavision glasses. I mean, all that's real. That's tech. They knew about that back then. So if they knew about that back then, come on, man. Like, they probably had that back then. I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you can't fool me. No. But basically what I'm getting at is, you're going to be able to do for self in this economy, and you're not going to need a job. All you got to do is have the willpower to be able to think. Most people don't think. We are the greatest being on this earth. Above all other animal kingdoms or species, and most of us don't even think. We don't even use our divine intelligence. We don't. And why? Because we're constantly giving our energy and exerting it for somebody else or something bigger or less important than ourselves. What happens when we just focus on ourselves and make sure that we're good, our family is good? You will be 10 times more ahead than you would be if you stayed on the job for a full year. Imagine if you told yourself, I mean, that's why I give my hats off to most entrepreneurs. People who don't know what to do, how to do it, they just figure it out. Step by step, day by day. Until boom, all of a sudden they're millionaire, billionaire, and trillionaire at this point. And it's just like, or even a 100,000 there. Somebody that just says, I know I don't want to go work for them, and I'm not finna go punch a clock, so I'm gonna figure it out myself. Somebody who's doing it legitimately. They ain't trying to scam nobody, hurt nobody, sell drugs to nobody. They're just doing for self. That's so empowering, y'all. And I'm not saying that I got it all figured out, because I don't. And I'm still working a job for somebody, but I'm working on my exit plan. I'm trying to be debt free. I'm trying to have land. I am trying to have a business for myself, and I'm trying to become sovereign. Because once you got all that, you got your biggest thing back, your biggest asset, which is time, right? So you got to say to yourself, how do I get all of those things? You have to realize in silence that no one is coming to save you. It's raining for real out here, y'all, and I'm out here. But I gotta show up for my squad. So, with that being said, let me touch on my last point here. The realization doesn't isolate you. It uplifts you. The realization that no one is coming to save you, it doesn't isolate you. It uplifts you. It should, in a sense. Once you realize that nobody's coming to save you, it's a make or break point in your life. For me, if I'm being honest, that point came after I had my second kid. We had just moved into our house. We brought the baby home. We just did a renovation on our house. And that was a whole fiasco. Don't even get me started on that. But we had just did all of that. And my wife had 12 weeks off of maternity leave, which is another crazy story. Because it's like, man, mothers should just have more time than that. Like, the fact of the matter is, this goes right into my point. The fact of the matter is, my wife has to go back to a job that she doesn't want to go, at least not right now. My wife is a teacher. She works in education. She has to go back to a job that she has to because, and if she doesn't get her benefits. So it's like, man, she has to go back and leave her 3-month-old baby just to go back to work. I mean, now my daughter's 5 months, but at the time of her maternity leave ending. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we get our time back and our sovereignty, she wouldn't have to do that. If I was self-employed and I owned my own business and I was taking care of the house in that way, and I am taking care of the house, but I'm just saying, if I had it to where I don't have to rely on an employer, I am my own employer, it's different. But once you realize that ain't nobody coming to save you, it happens. So for me, that was after this past summer when, I said it's now or never, man. I got 2 kids. I mean, once you realize when you had kids, like I said, I got 2 kids in daycare, size diapers. Man, I'm buying size 4 and size 6 diapers right now, and them diapers ain't cheap, man. Wipes ain't cheap. Clothes ain't cheap. Then you got to contribute to retirement, or you should be investing every month 15% of your income, your take-home income. Shout out to Dave Ramsey. If y'all don't follow him, hey, go check out his content, man. I've been following Dave for a very long time now. I've been on his program, and it's a game changer. So I would say definitely go check out Dave Ramsey, the 7 baby steps, because what he pushing out over there is real good. But for me, my wake-up moment was when all that happened. When actually I started to see my family building and expanding. For me, I got 2 little girls, a wife who are dependent on me. And if I'm not happy, if I'm not the best version of myself, I can't be and show up as the best version for them. A lot of times I would just get depressed, or I would associate it as depression. But for me, I just wasn't moving in alignment. Now that I understand what it was, I had to wake up and snap out of it. I had to constantly remind myself who I am and how powerful I am, which is why I started my YouTube channel. It should have been sooner. I started it because I got a story to tell. You didn't know me from a can of paint until you started clicking on my videos, and now you're here. Now we locked in. Now you're a part of the squad. And I want you to be the best version of yourself. Come on, man. Stop putting off that idea. Start sketching out the first mock-up. Start breaking that first cookie recipe. Keep refining it until it's what you want it to be. Don't wait for permission. Do it. You gotta ask nobody for permission. Nah, man. It's you against you. I feel as if, imagine what a whole year would look like if you just said to yourself, I ain't partying, I ain't going to the cookouts, I'm not going to the bar, I'm not going to the mosque, the temple, the church, I'm not participating in this, I'm not consuming that, I'm just focused on me. I'm going within, and I'm shutting down without. What would a year look like for you? What if you had that same energy for your finances? What if you said, I'm only paying my bills and stacking cash. I'm cash heavy by the end of 2026. What if I got 15 G's in the bank? 15, if 15 ain't, practical, what if I got 5 in the bank? What if I got 10 in the bank to start that prototype, or to self-fund my dream? What would that look like? For you to launch into 2027 with the ideal dream that you want. What would that look like? The time is now, people. You don't have to add. You don't have to ask permission anymore. ChatGPT. If you don't have ChatGPT right now, I pay for ChatGPT. $21.99 a month. Game changer. I don't rely on it, but it helps me brainstorm. It helps me. What was I doing yesterday? Literally, I made a vegan meal yesterday. Portobello mushrooms that I made up as like steaks, and I sauteed some broccoli. Not sauteed. I roasted some broccoli. I made some beans and quinoa, and I told you to ChatGPT all the spices that I had, kind of the ingredients that I had in the fridge, and kind of the greens that I wanted to implement in the whole dish. Created me a recipe, and it was phenomenal. It told me how to do it, at what temperature, at the length to do it, and that's besides the point. But like, what I'm saying is, everything is at our fingertips, people. There's no more excuses of why you can't do something, why you can't be something, why you can't go somewhere. No, there's no gatekeepers anymore. There's not Big Brother saying, oh, you got to go through me first. In certain instances, yes. You still have certain permits and fees to pay so that you can pay to play. Come on, man. That's the name of the game. It's anywhere. Come on, man. But create your own economy. People, create your own economy. It's too easy now. It's too easy now. I don't know what that looks like for me. I don't know what that looks like for you. But I'm bringing you on my journey. You're seeing me in real time, make mistakes, talk funny, look funny. Not having it all figured out. But guess what? I'm willing to be vulnerable. Y'all my community. I call y'all the squad for a reason. We a team. There is no me without you. I think if more people just said to themselves, I mean, it's like you're in front of a mirror practicing for a speech, right? You know how many times that you say and like, and you triple over your words. You trip over your words, and you just sound funny. Like, I hate hearing the sound of my voice, like on voicemails and voice notes. I'm just like, I don't even watch my videos, as I tell you all the time. I just hit upload. So at the end of the day, man, nobody's coming to save you. Like, I make this analogy all the time. I refuse to be a Walmart greeter. Now, I'll say this. No shade to anybody that's taking care of themselves and doing for self and getting up to do what they got to do. But for me in my house, absolutely not. I'm not finna spend my best years working for a minimum wage employer who don't care about me, who just want my soul, sucking my soul energy out of me just to fill some hours on their time clock schedule. No, sir. Anybody that's a retiree, who's about to retire, who's thinking about retiring, or anybody that's on a clock right now who's from 18 to any age, man. It's a dude on YouTube, old guy, he's like 83, I think. His name is Old Man Mike. He started his YouTube last year, killing the game. He got like 50-something thousand subscribers. He's 83, y'all. If he can do it, I said I can do it. He was one of the catalysts for me to just push record. At this point, on red light gang, I push record, man, and the rest was history. And to think, y'all, I got 5 subscribers. I think I'm up to like 100 and something views. I mean, my impression rates are great. I mean, they're not perfect. I mean, they're great in my eyes. Maybe they suck. I don't know. I'm actually thinking about investing in this YouTube course with Think Media. I've been watching their content for a while. It's about $1,000, but again, I'm investing in myself. Nobody's coming to save me to buy it for me. And at least the worst case scenario is I buy the program. If I don't use it right away, it's mine for a lifetime. So there's some valuable information there. I just have to take the time to be able to study it, sit down and implement the information. And from what I can see, they got great reviews. So why not? I think I'm going to commit that $1,000 to level up my content. Right now, I'm using ChatGPT as something to be, so basically how ChatGPT works, and I'm not no expert or anything like that, but you have to program ChatGPT for what you want it to do for you. So oftentimes, when I look at my videos on YouTube, the few that I have, I'm on video number 6 today, because it is January 6th, and this continues on in my series of 365 days of posting. I tell ChatGPT is like, I say something along the lines, and I'm paraphrasing, you are a world-renowned expert on YouTube analytics and SEO optimization. And then I take like screenshots of my data and I just upload it into ChatGPT and I say, analyze this for me and tell me where I'm going wrong, what I'm doing right, what I need to improve on, and how can I get better. And it does that for me. As you can see, I'm engaging in my comments. I am doing more things to make my channel alive. I'm about to buy Canva next. I'm about to get the premium version of Canva so I can start doing my my YouTube thumbnails. And basically, you know, ChatGPT was like, just keep testing your videos. Don't start doing thumbnails until video 10 to 15. So I might do that. ChatGPT has never steered me wrong. All I'm saying is stop waiting for somebody to give you permission. Just do it yourself. What's the difference? What's the difference? What's going on, boss? Good morning. It's no difference, man. I'll say this. If you can believe, you can achieve, baby. It's so real. It's a beautiful day, y'all. I'm out here in the rain. I hope y'all get out and get some exercise, get some fresh air, whether it's stepping outside, going for a walk. If anything, get some type of exercise. Get your body movement. We are made to move, people. As I always say, if you found any value in this, stay. Become a part of the tribe. Y'all know what to do. If you found something valuable, take what you want, leave what you don't. I'll be here tomorrow. Thanks for walking with me, y'all. Love y'all, squad. One.